Hello, my name is Bill Cox, and I'd like to tell you about the Past GED Science website. The website has one purpose: to help you pass the GED Science test. It provides the skills you need and the practice you need to apply the skills. The website address is pastgedscience.weebly.com. The website is free, there are no passwords, it works on any full screen computer. Now, on any page of the website, you'll see these 6 capitalized headings at the top. These are the 6 sections of the website. And if I put my cursor on Intro, for example, you see the 6 pages within the intro section. So I can click, for example, on details of the 2014 science test, and here is all the information about that. You can also move around the website and go to some external sites by clicking on any purple word in the website. So what are the skills you need to pass the science test? It turns out that for almost all of the questions, the science you need is contained within the question. So there's very little prior knowledge about science that you need to have. There are, however, 7 particular skills, science and math skills, that you should know before you try to take the test, and you can see what they are here. In most cases, there are internet lessons about the skills and examples. Using the scientific method, the first item is the most important skill. So, as you probably know, there are 32 short questions on the test, and the skills section here provide the skills that you need to approach these questions in a systematic way. The website teaches you how to skim the bundle of information, how to read the instructions, how to answer the question, reading down the list, based on what you learn when you skim and when you read, and it also shows you how to guess if necessary. So these are the skills for the short questions, but you really need examples where you can apply the skills to learn how to use them. And the best examples that are available come from the free practice test from GED Testing Service. And so you can bring up that test. There's a link here so you can do it, and then you can compare each of the live questions in the free practice test against a commentary here. For example, question number 7, you'd be looking at the question and trying to answer it, but there are also notes here about how you apply the skills that I showed you a moment ago for the short questions. Now, the problem with the free practice test is there are not enough questions. There are only 14 short questions, and you need more than that. So I've looked for other good online questions. The problem is that most of them are not like the questions on the test. I've looked at also some of the test preparation books that have come out, and I finally found one whose test questions are very similar to the ones on the test. And it's in Examples 2, that section of the website. The book is Cracking the GED Test from Princeton Review. I hope you can find it in your library. If not, you can buy it from Amazon for about $17. And again, here you have the same format. You can look at the question in the book, and then you can look at the notes here about how you would apply the specific skills that I showed you a minute ago. So here you have then, with what's in the book, is the first practice test of the book, almost 50 examples to which you can apply the skills about the short questions. Now, there are also 2 written response questions on the test, and the skills for them are covered in the right section over right here. Now, the key thing to remember is that your answers are graded by a computer. The computer is not going to judge the quality of your writing or your grammar. And so what it's going to do is look for specific keywords and phrases. So The trick is to get the right keywords and phrases into what you write. Now there are two specific kinds of questions, one each, you're going to get. In one case, you're going to be given a reading, and at the bottom it will give you a statement, and you have to support the statement with specific quotes drawn from the reading. So in order to do that and to get the right keywords and phrases into your response, the quickest way is to complete these sentences. And here are some examples of how to do that with particular questions. Now, there's a second kind of written response question, and it's about designing an experiment. You do need prior knowledge for this one, the scientific method in designing an experiment, and these are exactly the first two items in the science section I showed you a minute ago. The questions are different. This sentences you want to complete are different here, but if you can complete these five sentences, then you should be able to get all or most of the points on this part of the test. So I hope you've seen that here in the website you have the skills in the skills and rights section and the examples, the skills to pass the test, and the examples to get you good at applying the skills to the questions. I hope this, well, I do want to show you the first page in the intro section is called How to Pass the Test, and there are 12 steps here. You can come back and look at this, and first step is explore the website, and the 12th step is take the GED science test and pass it. So I hope this website is helpful to you to do exactly that. I'd love to hear from you. Comments, suggestions, corrections at passgedscience@outlook.com. Thank you very much for listening, and good luck on the test.